Hello and welcome everyone. Thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Adam Cellini. Topping our news tonight, the move that may change the fate of a man charged in the deaths of two Kissimmee police officers over the weekend. Governor Rick Scott reassigning the homicide cases from State Attorney Aramis Ayala to State Attorney Brad King. Back in March, Ayala said she would not seek the death penalty in any case prosecuted by her office, including another high-profile accused cop killer, Markeith Lloyd. Afterwards, Scott stripping Ayala of 24 cases. Scott announced this move this evening, saying that the change in state attorneys will serve in the interest of justice. Attorney General Pam Bondi backing that decision. Everett Miller is currently charged with killing Officer Matthew Baxter and Sergeant Sam Howard. Dozens gathering in Sarasota on Saturday to spread the word about a possible decision this week on the controversial Celery Fields project. That group holding signs at the corner of Palmer Boulevard and Apex Road in Sarasota. Its members speaking out against the development plans for a proposed recycling facility to be built near the celery fields, citing wildlife, environmental, and traffic concerns.
We just really believe that the county shouldn't sell this property for this particular purpose. There are a lot better places to build a facility that's going to process construction and demolition debris at loud volume and release concrete dust into the atmosphere and all that sort of stuff.
On Wednesday, August 23rd at 9 a.m., Sarasota County Commissioners are expected to hold a hearing on the proposal and could make a final decision on that plan. Those protesters needed umbrellas, but not for rain, for a little bit of shade. Let's head over to Wendy Ross to find out just how hot it was with our first alert weather. Wendy?
Oh my gosh, we saw our temperatures back up into the 90s. It felt as though it was about 102 to 105 degrees today. Right now, even at this hour, we're looking at very warm temperatures, 83 degrees currently, and our humidity is starting to just creep up a little bit. The winds are coming at us from the north, but they're hardly moving anything around, and we do have fair skies at this hour for just about everybody. A passing cloud right now in Bradenton. Temperatures 83 in Sarasota, 84 in Bradenton, and 87 in Venice right now. And as you can see on our satellite picture, just a couple of clouds passing on through, and that's about it. There's really no rain around for us along the west coast. The showers are starting to make an appearance along the southeastern coastline, however, and we'll see some showers developing there. But for us, things are nice and quiet. We are going to talk about the changes, though, that are in store for our forecast starting tomorrow. We'll talk about that in just a few minutes. Adam?
Thank you very much, Wendy. Some local parents are concerned after seeing a post on social media about a strange incident in the Target at University Town Center. Local mother Erin Owens says she was approached by two women associated with a religious group, but believes they may have had other intentions. She says the women were fixated on her daughter and her pregnant stomach and would not leave, making her feel uncomfortable. The co-founder of the national organization Selah Freedom is concerned it could be part of a sex trafficking scheme.
These predators are so skilled and deceptive, and they have recruiters that look like all kinds of people.
The mother filed a report with the Sarasota County Sheriff's Office. If you believe you may be a victim of a similar incident, Selah Freedom says to report it to law enforcement immediately. Police officers out on the streets of many cities this Saturday, keeping dueling white nationalists and counter-protesters apart just one weekend after the killing of a demonstrator in Charlottesville. The biggest march happening in Boston, tens of thousands filling the streets, 33 people arrested. ABC's Linda Lopez has more.
A tense day on the streets of Boston. 40,000 people marching against hate and racism. The boisterous crowd, fearing white nationalists, would join a small group of conservatives holding a free speech rally. At least one speaker from the so-called alt-right movement showing up, but police avoiding clashes by escorting the small group away from the area.
You are here to oppress my rights.
You're oppressing your own rights.
You're a liar.
Police remaining calm even when taunted. President Donald Trump weighing in online with a series of tweets saying, "Looks like many anti-police agitators in Boston. Police are looking tough and smart. Thank you." But later, applauding the many protesters for speaking out against bigotry. Boston's mayor and police commissioner agreeing.
I want to thank all the people that came out to share that love, that message of love, not hate.
And no one got hurt, no one got killed.
Hands up, don't shoot! Police casting a watchful eye on several other protests around the country. In Memphis, police arrested at least 6 people, placing sheets over the statue of Nathan Bedford, a Confederate general and slave trader. More than 1,000 protesters rallied against white supremacy in Austin. And nearly 500 protesters gathered in a Houston park Saturday to push for the removal of a Confederate statue. About 75 counter-protesters also turned up. Barricades and police officers keeping the sides apart. Linda Lopez, ABC News, New York.
Duke University officials in Durham, North Carolina, also removing a statue of General Robert E. Lee early today after it had been vandalized, the face gouged and scarred with part of the nose missing. Meanwhile, back here at home, Manatee County officials didn't decide to remove a Confederate monument in downtown Bradenton, but workers did spend all Saturday covering that statue with plywood. County commissioners voted 6-1 to cover up the monument in an emergency meeting on Friday. It all happened in the midst of this national unrest over similar statues and that ongoing debate about whether to remove them completely or not. This particular statue is located in front of the Manatee County Courthouse in downtown Bradenton. Some say these structures are a symbol of racism in our country, but others just see it as a simple piece of history. Downtown Sarasota was a little bit groovy Saturday morning. The Sarasota's Farmers Market kicking off its first ever Woodstock revival, complete with peace sign decorations, tie-dye shirts, throwback merchandise, and a contest for the best 60s and 70s outfits.
I think it was kind of cool to see everyone come out, you know, and like see all the old hippies, you know.
It's definitely a big event. There was lots of people and lots going on.
It still lives on, you know.
That event also including some vintage buses and Volkswagens, kids activities, a water slide, and a rock wall. I don't remember a rock wall at Woodstock. Well, anyways, it's countdown to the eclipse, and states in the direct path of Monday's big event are bracing for a lot of company. Roads are already log jammed with people trying to get a view of totality. ABC's Maggie Rowley is in Charleston, South Carolina with more on all things eclipse.
Small towns and cities across America are bracing for millions of eclipse hunters.
I've been waiting for it for about 5 years.
All desperate for a glimpse of totality.
Came 1,700 miles to see it go dark in the middle of the day.
The lines of traffic are already hours long in Prineville, Oregon. The state's expected to see 1 million visitors.
This is all heading into Prineville.
At the Snake River Campground in Idaho, this couple's been camped out since Wednesday just to make sure they got the best view.
We're real excited about it.
Nebraska's expecting 500,000 people to visit for the big event, and they're flying in from all over.
We drove for 6 hours to get to Anchorage, flew to Seattle, spent the night in Seattle, and then flew down here.
The Carolinas, they're all booked up.
Our hotels and Airbnbs, everybody is at capacity.
And in the eclipse's last stop here in the U.S. What's the hype been like in Charleston for the eclipse?
Oh, it's huge.
It's huge. Susan Pearlstein and Kathy Cackley are on a mission to transform the Bent, an outdoor space in North Charleston, into the place to be on the big day. Right now, this field is completely empty, but come Monday, thousands of people will all be here for the solar eclipse. Many of them local kids who have been studying up on eclipse science and safety.
Isn't it so cool? So many times we all gather together, whether it's a grief, but this is just like fun and historic and educational. And yeah, you're right. We do share it with Oregon and Idaho and Columbia even.
Maggie Rowley, ABC News, Charleston, South Carolina.
And remember, ABC 7 will be bringing you continuous coverage of the solar eclipse throughout the weekend, and especially on Monday. You can also send us your own pictures and videos of your eclipse experience by using the hashtag SuncoastEclipse. Well, still to come here on ABC 7, a parent's worst nightmare, a Florida girl dead after being found in a hot daycare van, how the state is looking to prevent similar deaths in the future. And an endangered Florida panther also found dead. What officials say might have been the cause. That's all coming up after the break.
Thanks to my volunteer, I am a better reader.
Thanks to my volunteer, math seems simple now.
Thanks to my volunteer, I discovered new career goals.
I'm a volunteer for Sarasota County Schools, so I know I can make a difference.
and you can too. Give an hour, change a life.
This is important news for women who were administered chemotherapy intravenously for breast cancer and then suffered permanent hair loss. Some women administered the breast cancer chemotherapy drug Taxotere have suffered from permanent hair loss on scalp, eyebrows, and eyelashes. If you suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy for breast cancer, call the law offices of Davis & Crump right now to find out if you are eligible for a cash award and medical expenses. Call now. Operators are standing by.
Check out My Suncoast Dining on mysuncoast.com, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. ABC7's own Chef Judy serves up her favorite recipes, cooking tips and trends, dining blogs, step-by-step videos, and Suncoast Restaurant Guide. You'll find it all at mysuncoast.com/dining.
Jacuzzi is proud to present our first ever safe bathing event. The Jacuzzi walk-in tub allows you or a loved one to take a safe and relaxing bath. Never climb in and out of a regular bathtub again. Our walk-in tub offers a low step-in threshold, fast drain technology, soothing hydrotherapy, and even a shower handle. Regain bathing independence with a Jacuzzi walk-in tub and enjoy spending more time with loved ones. Why wait any longer? During our safe bathing event, save $750 on a new walk-in tub. Receive $250 in safety upgrades and a $100 Visa gift card. But if you call right now during this program, we'll double the savings to $1,500, double the safety upgrades to $500, and double it to a $200 Visa gift card with your walk-in tub purchase. Going back to where it all began in 1956, Jacuzzi Incorporated was founded and the whirlpool bathing category was born. Jacuzzi's patented Hydra Massage jets provide an unmatched bathing experience. Jacuzzi is proud to present our first ever safe bathing event. Never climb in and out of a regular bathtub again. Our walk-in tub offers a low step-in threshold, fast drain technology, soothing hydrotherapy, and even a shower handle. During our safe bathing event, save $750 on a new walk-in tub. Receive $250 in safety upgrades and a $100 Visa gift card. But if you call right now during this program, we'll double the savings to $1,500, double the safety upgrades to $500, and double it to a $200 Visa gift card with your walk-in tub purchase. A safe and relaxing bath is only a phone call away. Call right now to save double on a new walk-in tub. Call now.
There is out, whether they are an adult or a child. You make sure they are out, especially children.
This coming just weeks after a 3-year-old boy was found dead after being left inside a van outside an Orlando daycare for nearly 12 hours. The van's driver charged with manslaughter, that case sparking a proposal in the Florida House that would make it illegal to leave a child unattended in a car. Right now, there are loopholes in that law, such as leaving a child alone in a vehicle that is turned off for no more than 15 minutes. But even in a short span of time, the temperature can rise to well over 100 degrees. If passed by the House and Senate and signed by the governor, that bill would go into effect next year. The West Villages district in Northport continuing its expansion on Saturday with the grand opening of the Renaissance, which at its completion will add 650 new homes to a gated community within one of the one of the 3 villages within the West Villages district. Another endangered Florida panther has been struck and killed in Florida. It's the 21st panther death this year. The Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission say the male panther's remains were found Friday in Hendry County. It is the 16th fatal collision of this year out of 21 total panther deaths. The endangered panthers once roamed the entire southeastern United States, but now their habitat is mostly confined to southwest Florida. Only about 230 Florida panthers currently remain in the wild. Sad. And you were talking, Wendy, that is a surprising amount so far this year.
That's a lot,
deaths.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
That's a lot. But you're saying that they're trying to cross roads to be able to get to other territories for them.
I mean, I think the good news is the population, I think, is growing from the last report I may have done on it, but, you know, that comes with they need to expand. They need to find new habitats, and sometimes it requires crossing roads, and that's been clearly an issue.
Oh, it just breaks my heart. Yeah. It just breaks my heart. Well, today was very dry by comparison to other days that we've had where we've had so much rain. And so today was a little bit of an anomaly, and we're looking at 83 degrees right now under fair skies. However, that heat index makes it feel as though it's 91 degrees, and that's factoring in the heat and humidity. So you can see the humidity has gone up. The winds are coming in out of the north, but they're not moving very quickly at around 3 miles per hour. That's about it. But we are looking at fair skies, and earlier today we had lots of sunshine around, and we didn't have much in the way of rainfall, so things didn't cool off for us very much. 91 was our daytime high, 73 the overnight low. Normally we're at 90 and 74, so we're right in that range, and we're going to see temperatures back on the rise once again tomorrow. Now the difference today was that we had a little bit of dry air in the upper levels of the atmosphere affecting central Florida, central and south Florida. But now you can see some of this moisture starting to come back on in across the southeastern part of the state, and it's going to eventually creep on over to us for tomorrow. So tomorrow we are back up to a 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms. You can already see them gathering here just off the coastline. They're going to start to make their way onshore, and then our rains are going to start over the central part of the state tomorrow afternoon, and then they're going to move towards the coastline. And today we just didn't have a whole lot of rain going around. But the tropics are starting to get a little bit more active. We're starting to see Harvey, and we also have Invest number 92. We'll talk about that second. We're going to go to Harvey first. Harvey is going to continue to move across the Caribbean, and it's eventually going to move across the Central America and across the Yucatan Peninsula before it moves into the western Gulf of Mexico. It's moving towards the west at 22 miles per hour, 35 mile per hour winds. It's still just a tropical depression right now, but as it continues in this track, it's going to be moving across the Yucatan Peninsula, and by Wednesday, we expect it will be in the Gulf of Mexico, a good ways to the south of Florida, so it's not going to be Florida's problem at all. But we are looking at Invest 92, and this system is also moving very quickly towards the west-northwest, and that puts it on track towards the state of Florida at 26 miles per hour. And right now it's just an area of disturbed weather. So we're going to watch this system as it gets very close to the state of Florida. But our hurricane plots are showing that this system is going to make a curve away from the state of Florida, and that will take place over the next couple of days. So this is definitely one to watch, but it appears as though it could possibly not be a problem for us after all. So tomorrow it's going to be sunny, hot and humid. That's going to take place during the morning hours. Then during the afternoon, the thunderstorms are back, and we're going to see them at about 60% chance. And then we've got some clouds just in time for the eclipse on Monday. And this is what it looks like for the next couple of hours. We're going to be seeing those showers coming on in. Notice that they'll be developing east of I-75 and then move on towards the west coast during the afternoon hours. And then by Monday, we've got partly cloudy skies with a 30% chance of rain. If you're going to be heading on out to the beach, the winds will be out of the southeast at 10 knots, seas 1 to 2 feet with a light chop. And the next couple of days, we're looking at our temperatures back up into the 90s. There is a 60% chance of rain on Sunday. We lower those chances just so you can see the eclipse on Monday. Adam?
Thank you, Wendy. Coming up in sports, the Rays have had a rough August. Stick around. That's all coming up.
Need more space in your place? The More Space Place can help with Murphy beds that disappear to reveal a home office, living room, or den. Custom closets with designated areas for your shoes, bags, wardrobe, and accessories. Custom-built entertainment centers, garage storage systems, and more. The More Space Place has 3 showrooms next to Sonny's on US 41 South in Sarasota, on Lakewood Ranch Boulevard just south of State Route 64 in Bradenton, and on Tamiami Trail next to Panera Bread in Port Charlotte. Put more space in your place at the More Space Place.
When I was growing up, my mom told us, always treat others the way you want to be treated. She did business with companies that shared her values, like Mutual of Omaha. She had a guaranteed whole life insurance policy through United of Omaha Life Insurance Company, a Mutual of Omaha company. When my mother passed away, her United of Omaha policy helped cover her funeral expenses and bills, and they had money on its way to us within 24 hours.
United of Omaha is here to take care of you. When you call the number on your screen, we'll help find the right policy for you. If you're between 45 and 85, you can get coverage up to $25,000 with no medical exam. Call us right now at the number on your screen.
Now I know I'll be taking care of my family, even after I'm gone.
United of Omaha guaranteed whole life insurance. Call or go online now. Be there for their future.
If you're only hungry for a slice of apple pie, why buy the whole pie? And you certainly wouldn't want to pay for an all-you-can-eat buffet. So if you don't use your cell phone that much, why get charged for a plan that's too big, or even an unlimited plan? Luckily, there's still a wireless company that shares your values. Welcome to Consumer Cellular. Our average customer pays about $25 a month for everything they need. Many pay even less, as plans start at just $10 a month. You'll get a straightforward bill that's easy to understand, with no surprises, and all the attention you deserve from our friendly customer service team. No wonder Consumer Cellular has received J.D. Power Awards for highest customer service. Plus, if you're an AARP member, you'll receive special discounts. It's easy to switch. You can even keep your phone and your number. So stop paying for more than you need and start your 30-day risk-free trial today. Call 800-457-2317. Go online or visit a Target store today.
Watch Your Suncoast News at 6 on your streaming device for a chance to win a $50 Visa. It's easy. Just watch weekdays at 6 for the word of the week. Then enter the word at mysuncoast.com for your shot at a $50 Visa. We'll pick the winner each week. Good luck.
Attention blood thinner users. Thousands of blood thinner users may have been exposed to serious risk by these dangerous medications. If you or a loved one took Xarelto or Pradaxa and suffered serious internal bleeding, call right now. Call Nightline Legal to speak with an experienced attorney for a free consultation. If we don't win, there is no fee. There are time deadlines to file a claim, so don't wait. Call right now.
Call 1-800-554-3987. Again, that's 1-800-554-3987.
Now, sports.
Tampa Bay has had a rough August, just 3-11 this month, and on the verge of a fourth straight loss tonight. Nelson Cruz hit the longest home run in Tropicana Field history on Friday night, and then with a runner on second Saturday, Cruz just barely clears the wall in right field. Seattle's 7th run off starter Jake Odorizzi in just 4 innings today. 6th inning, Steven Souza Jr. hits a rocket into the seats out in left center. That cuts Seattle's lead to just 4 runs. Then later in the same inning, free agent pickup Lucas Duda goes yard with a runner on first. Could this be the start of a comeback for the Rays? Well, not quite. The Rays finish a run short, lose 7-6, but it is the most runs they've scored in a game since July 31st, so, baby steps. Panthers-Titans preseason football tonight. Cam Newton out for the 2nd straight week with an injured shoulder. Titans QB Marcus Mariota is perfectly healthy, though, and he throws an early touchdown pass to Delaney Walker. Mariota entering his 3rd season since he was drafted behind Jameis Winston back in 2015. Christian McCaffrey is entering his 1st NFL season, and in the 2nd quarter, scampers 17 yards for his 1st NFL touchdown. McCaffrey finishing with 72 total yards on 3 carries and 2 catches, but it's the Titans who win this one 34-27. Another rookie running back, Leonard Fournette, is telling Jacksonville Jaguar fans not to worry about a nagging foot injury. The Jaguars' 1st-round pick out of LSU told reporters Saturday that he's confident he will be ready for the regular season opener on September 10th. Fournette and receiver Marquise Lee have been sidelined since last Sunday with lower leg issues. Lee says he is also expecting to be back by the start of the regular season. Well, the national anthem protests are already back this NFL season, led by veterans like Seattle Seahawk Michael Bennett, who sat through the Star-Spangled Banner for the 2nd straight preseason game on Friday. Teammates Justin Britt and Jeremy Lane didn't sit or kneel, but stood in clear support of Bennett. The defensive lineman says his message has been solidified by the recent unrest that began in Charlottesville, Virginia, and he will continue despite the perceived risks.
There's backlash, and are you sure you want to do this? Because everybody is not willing to stand up and for something like this. A lot of times you lose a lot. You lose sponsors, you lose people, you lose fans, you lose all types of things.
Bennett has also received support from head coach Pete Carroll, who said earlier this week he believes players should stand for the anthem, but also support their teammate. Plenty more to come here on ABC 7. Stay with us.
Are you getting the most out of your Medicare plan? Are you sure? Many people with Medicare are eligible for plans that include extra benefits in addition to those found in original Medicare. Benefits like dental, vision, and prescription drug coverage. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free with no obligation to enroll. In addition to hospital and medical coverage, at no extra cost, you could also get coverage for prescription drugs, dental, hearing, vision, and more. In many areas, plans with benefits are available with $0 copays for many services, $0 monthly premiums, or $0 deductibles. That's hospital, medical, prescription drug, dental coverage, and more included in one plan with premiums that may be as low as $0 a month. Call now to see if you're eligible to enroll. The consultation is free and there's no obligation to enroll.
Call 1-800-620-2254. That's 1-800-620-2254.
So you've decided to go to college. That's cool. So pop quiz. Which is a better way to earn your degree? Commute to college and fill your gas tank, get stuck in traffic, drive in bad weather, try to find a parking space, walk a half mile to class, or learn online at Independence University. You don't go to college. College goes to you. That's independence. That's Independence University. And all your supplies, including a brand new laptop and tablet, are included with tuition. Independence U for an independent you.
Call 1-800-671-4817.
Jacuzzi is proud to present our first ever safe bathing event. The Jacuzzi walk-in tub allows you or a loved one to take a safe and relaxing bath. Never climb in and out of a regular bathtub again. Our walk-in tub offers a low step-in threshold, fast drain technology, soothing hydrotherapy, and even a shower handle. Regain bathing independence with a Jacuzzi walk-in tub and enjoy spending more time with loved ones. Why wait any longer? During our safe bathing event, save $750 on a new walk-in tub. Receive $250 in safety upgrades and a $100 Visa gift card. But if you call right now during this program, we'll double the savings to $1,500, double the safety upgrades to $500, and double it to a $200 Visa gift card with your walk-in tub purchase. Call right now to save double on a new walk-in tub. Call now.
Florida's coral reefs are declining. Bad news for our oceans and marine life. Fortunately, you can help, and you don't have to dive, you just have to drive. When you purchase Moat's Protect Our Reefs license plate, $25 goes directly to Moat Marine Laboratory, whose research, restoration, and conservation programs are helping this precious natural resource thrive once again. So get your Moat Protect Our Reefs license plate today. You just might hold the key to saving Florida's reefs.
Check out mysuncoast.com/dining, your guide to the foodie lifestyle. The Florida Lottery winning numbers are sponsored by Frontier Fios.
Taylor Swift is leaving a blank space on social media, and we are all freaking out. The pop singer's post profile pictures and photos completely disappearing on her social media accounts Friday with zero explanation. Fans wondering if she's been hacked or if the move was part of a larger promotional ploy to announce her next album. Likely story. Well, this is what we've all dreamed could happen, but only a lucky few will experience it. The solar eclipse will be serenaded by Welsh singer Bonnie Tyler, singing her hit Total Eclipse of the Heart on board the Royal Caribbean's Total Eclipse cruise. That song topped the Billboard charts for 4 weeks back in 1983. The performance will be in an outdoor theater. The ship leaves from Florida on Sunday. It will sail through the Caribbean towards St. Martin on Monday when the moon passes in front of the sun. And I need you. Oh, sorry. You want to hear it now? Or
I didn't want to hear you. I didn't pay to hear you. I want to hear her.
Felt inspired for a minute. It topped the charts in '83, but I think it's also topping the charts probably right now.
Oh, probably.
We've all thought it. It's been
my
using
gosh.
a jillion headlines leading up to the eclipse.
It's so exciting. Good for her.
I'm glad she
making
just
a comeback.
caved. Yeah. Way to just give in to peer pressure. Love it.